Okay, so if you guys had seen, I had did like a little smaller version of a standard, which is more like a week size. Very cute. However, this video is going to be me doing some standard size inserts, and these are smaller rings. They may have problems, but we shall see. What I want to try and do, I'm pretty sure it will, but I can't think I can't think right now. I don't know. We're just gonna go with it. Where are my little scissors? There we are. So someone had asked, what is the size that you put in your standard rings? And they're standard traveler's notebook size. So if you go ahead and buy like a one off the internet, or like, I want to say I don't have it all with me right now, 8.2555. I don't know. You could go look that up. So all I do is cut down the middle. I'm going to take a few. These are thicker paper, so if you love Stalogy, I have a standard size Stalogy like notebook that I forgot to kind of cut up and use. Well, no, excuse me. I cut it up and did not use it. So as you could see, if you get smaller rings, these are real small. This is just gonna be a placeholder. Let me grab my bigger one. So as you could see, this is 8.5 by 5.5, okay? I wanna make some inserts to possibly go in here for my main system. I know. So if you do not have like to punch it, like the alignment, get an A5 Filofax insert and line it up to your standard, and you will be able to punch it that way. Like these are A5s right here. These here. So I have used standard rings for a while, okay? I even have some Stalogy paper in here. So let me just, for the sake of punching them in, I kind of want a better, let's use this one. So these are 30 millimeter rings in a 8.5 by 5.5. So you need a larger binder if you're going to use full size standard rings, which is what I want to do. So see how it's completely the same. So I'm going to grab my punch and I'm going to punch the holes so I know where to draw. So I'm not like, so I just did my treadmill. I just had my apple cider vinegar and like all the things. So as you could see, here goes the insert. So my first order of business would be my tracker, right? Because that's what I start my planner off in, my tracker. So all of this right here is 1 week of planning. So I thought, Monique, try to get it in here. Let's see. I did it back in the day, and let's put you guys like right there. I did it back in the day, and I don't know. Maybe I wasn't feeling it. Maybe I was just having my own moments, but I also have like a book like this, but I wanted to take this apart so it could be my actual cover. Well, for that section. So how would I do my tracking? I would do like this. So that would be one. My throat, I don't know what's happening here. I just want it small enough to where I could write in it. And again, this is me just eyeballing it, honestly. And so now I'm gonna start here. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, hopefully it fits, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So just turn it to the side, and at bare minimum, this is what I need to track for the week. So it's sideways. It's like all chueco. I don't care, because this is, I mean, at some point, if I want to like really use it, I could have a friend make, I have them in standard size, so I could glue it, but the whole goal was to not do that. The whole goal was to kind of draw out the whole entire week. If I didn't mention that, so sorry, I probably didn't. So what I'll do is just, again, try to do a straight line, and it's crooked already, but whatever. That's why regular white paper like this with no grid or lines is not good for me. I am a lefty, and it would just be torture. And this little thing is soft, so that's why it's kind of catching. So it would be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I would have 4 quads like this. And that is because I use it for personal. I use it for home. I use it for planner projects. I use it for my mood. I haven't always been a tracker. This is going to be so funny. It's going to be jacked up, but whatever. I haven't always been a tracker. It took a while to get to something like that. I started tracking in victories and defeats, kind of more abstract stuff. And it worked for me because at the time, I'm always wanting, I'm very self-aware, so I'm always wanting something to kind of catch my eye when it comes to myself. So I was tracking like when I was discontent and when I was felt guilty, when I was stuck in shame, when I was, because I've always had those problems. So I wanted to see like how many days of the week I was going through that. And I kind of was super shocked because I was like, dang, you are truly feeling this all the time. And so, yeah, so you could see it's completely like, but it doesn't matter. So like, say for instance, here, I would track how much money I spent, if I filmed, if I did any school, if I did any workouts, and then my journaling. And then over here is groceries. And I leave room in case body, hair, cook, floss. In case throughout the week I start to feel like, oh man, I just kind of went there. In case I kind of feel like, okay, I want to track more stuff. So clearly I would do that again. So to line it up, that would be rough because I need to at least make sure it's symmetrical and it's nice to look at. And I'm using a different pen. What in the world, Monique? Whatever. We're going to use purple. Ay, Dios mío. So clearly I have to write a little narrower because this is a standard. It doesn't really bother me, honestly. Standard is one of my main mamma jammas. So we'll go a little thinner. Again, if you're not really used to using a bullet journal style notebook, the how do I say, the thought of doing this all the time is probably daunting for you. For someone like myself, it's complete fun because I move my hands, I am creative. I need that. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I've always needed that. If you go back to my channel, I started filming almost every day when I left my job back in 2019. Prior to that, I was always in and out of stuff because I need to feel like I could use my gift. I feel like it's a gift. I feel like God gave me gifts. And so I want to be able to use something like that. And in order for me to do that, that's me being creative, me drawing. So the whole idea here is not to get you to be like, oh yeah, you know, I gotta be like Monique. No, you can't, because I'm only me. Like, there are some people that can totally relate to what I'm saying because they are that way themselves and they need a kick as to be creative and stuff. Mel from Everything Marmy is a lot like that. She likes to create, and you will find people that way that are artists, that they like to do their own thing and they combine it with the planning. So if you are one of those people, drawing it out every week is not going to be like the most daunting thing. And you're not going to be the type to be like, this doesn't look good, because you crave that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Or you'll just try something until it feels good. So that's kind of what happened to me with my main system. I was using all the things, and I still will. But my main system is my main thing. So when I was trying to figure it out, I was going through all of the stuff that I was using, and I was trying to figure out the common theme. And the common theme was always like monthly, daily, weekly. It was always kind of like journaling. It was always faith. It was always, so these right here would be rings, this would be weeks, and this would be cousins. So those are my planner projects. If I get more, I'll leave a space, but usually I've been trying to do the happy stuff and then the sad stuff, because happiness to me is you know, a new muscle that I haven't really used for the past few years, because I've been stuck. So happy. Let's see what I've tracked this week. Happy, so supportive. And that's like to myself too, not just to kind of like my family members. So I'm tracking like that. And then I'll track over here if I'm anxious, if I'm stressed, if I'm depressed. I also will track if I'm hyper. That's not a really big thing for a person like me. When I'm meh, if I'm spiraling. So stuff like that. So for me, this is kind of how it goes. So this week, it's the 17th, 18th, 19th, 20, 21, 22, 23. So boom, that is my tracker. So with my tracker, I always use one of these. I'll put it here, and then I put it at the top where my week is starting. And I do this in the monthly book as well. So then I can go on over to my morning pages. So my morning pages are something that I created a long time ago for myself. Now the name, as it implies, is not mine. I believe a lady back in the day made her own book on it. It's all relative. It's like, okay, write down first thing in the morning, you know, something inspiring, something good, something whatever, like a journal, a shorthand journal. And for me, it was how I'm feeling, good, bad, ugly. It's just like a little quick journaling entry that I could just get off of my chest. Let me see if I could find, let me grab this sticker book over here, because like to me, it feels like, okay, it's no nonsense. Because I don't really like silver, because I feel like I can't see it. It's not bold enough. And so I just give myself little sections to write out how I'm feeling. So I will put Monday here. Oh no, I hope everybody's okay. I hate hearing the sirens because I'm always thinking like, damn, either someone got hurt, someone's going to the ER, someone's all jacked up, and it's like, oh, I just think immediately of the family member, like how they're gonna feel if God forbid something like that happened to their family member. So I like the standard because look, as you could see, you get a pretty decent amount of space. And I know the ring is right there and it's like jacking with me, but it's not like, it's not a big deal. So right here, I would have where I could put down, okay, like, just like even right now, it's like, I am preparing, oh gosh, I spelled it wrong. My standard rings for my main, that pin's running out. My main system. I just, like, it's just like a synopsis, like, get out of my head. I just exercised and I feel pretty great. Okay, then again, it would be my prayers. My prayers are just that. I pray to the Lord. I pray good, bad, ugly. I mean, the kind of communication me and him have. We go way back. I might not do every single page because I do have an appointment at 11 that I need to prep for. So again, I would just, this is one of my favorite easy layouts to just gather and collect info. It's not bad at all. Like you just, it's so easy to draw and you're not feeling like completely overwhelmed, or at least I'm not. I never feel overwhelmed drawing. We already discussed why. But this layout here, I'm not going to put the stickers either. We're just going to go through. So morning prayers. I usually have homeschool, but for right now, I'm not going to put that. I'm going to do my food log. So I draw my food log out like this, where I track everything that I eat. I track, you know, my vitamins. I track my feelings. I'll even track, like, if that day I'm feeling like pretty sad because I messed up and I did this, that, and the other. Like, it just really helps me stay accountable. And then if I go and to the doctor and they're just like, can you tell me what happened? And I'd be like, oh yeah, you know, I had this, and this. So that's my brain dump. Okay, and then it will go into my but now I need more paper. So we're gonna come over here quickly. I didn't think I was gonna need more paper, but I do. And we're gonna cut up the rest of the book. Remember that little... Hopefully this will last for the whole thing. I do not know if it will because I also have my weekly and my dailies to get through. So I'm just gonna quickly align these, punch. And I don't know about you, if you're sitting there and you're just like planning or trying to think of something, why wouldn't you want to try a different system or try a different thing? And I'm just saying in case you don't have one. Now, if you have one, that'd be kind of ludicrous to try a different system. So again, that's my brain dump. Hold on, let's go back because I want to make sure. So morning pages, prayers, food log. Now I need my brain dump. So my brain dump is really big in collecting information throughout the week. If I had to say which part of my system is really big for me, it's my brain dump. My brain dump is a little area for safety. It's kind of like, hey, put this down so you won't forget it. put this down so you can maybe get back to it, record it later. It could be any kind of note. It could be something I need to buy myself. It could be something for the house, the kids, whatever. But to me, it's like, okay, I have a designated area daily to go put down whatever I want. And then if I need more space, I'll just put like a freaking Post-it note and call it a day. Every time after my brain dump comes my week. Okay, and my weekly is very important to me. It catches a lot of what we do throughout the week. It's another simple layout. But I do leave a little space for notes. I mean, clearly if I'm doing this in a book, I won't have to be making sure if it's symmetrical or not. But I do want that at least, because if it's not something cute to look at, I am not going to use it. I'm going to tell you that right now. So right here, again, I'll close it off so I can have the actual information dedicated. So it would be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Down here are some notes, and then here goes my dailies. So my dailies are, again, catch a very essential too, because I am a daily gal planner. And I love putting information this over here, and then I put a loose little oh my gosh, and it's crooked. So I'll come over here and I'll put 9, 10, 11, 12, move out the way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I'll put the date up at the top. It'll be It'll be Monday, June 17th, 2024. And then right here is where I kind of just try to put decor and like section out some of the pages because it's completely blank, right? So for me, throughout the years, I have liked like kind of like a morning, afternoon, evening thing. So I'll put that there. Then this will be dinner down here. I always track what we actually ate. Up here is the weather, and today's weather is brought to you by complete utter fucking chaos. Excuse my language. 91 to 79. And so here I will put things I need to do. So I still need to, like, you know, take my vitamins. I need to do some laundry. I need to cancel Dr. Sack's appointment because they're tripping. So right here to here, I'm doing filming. And so like I catch a loose schedule of what I do. I put the dinner down, I'll journal, I'll put some stickers, and it'll look like, let's grab the book. That was yesterday. There's my, I need to get this. I need to go to Aldi actually. So again, if I want something to call to my attention, I'll draw it bigger. I'll be like, Aldi, run, go over there and get your shit, Monique. So then it'll be 7 days. So 1, 2, let's make sure this is kind of cut right because it doesn't look cut right. Boom. And then we'll get the good old. And what I just did was for 1 week. Okay? So then it'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh my gosh, it's complete like week. So this, right? And let's just put it in this one, even though it's going to hang out some, is the start of week 1. So if I did 5 weeks of this or 4 weeks, it would be in here. I would be able to see it. And it's the same exact system that's in here. Okay, so here's my, what is this? My tracker, my morning pages, my prayers, my food log. I've got this extra place for homeschool here. My brain dump. my week, and then my days. And then I start again. So this is when going into week 4. And the reason why I thought to do this was because I am getting fatigued in my let's take this off because my ear is itchy. I gotta clean that, it's gross. Inside my Stalogy, I'm getting fatigued because there's 5 weeks in there. Usually I use 4 weeks, right? And so I don't know, I'm thinking maybe for this week I will go into, you know, these rings and see if I like it. If so, I will always archive. Why did I take that one out? I will always archive the book and whatever thing I did. Usually I'm in a bunch of bound books. That's just my thing. But sometimes I crave different things, different sizes. So the system will go anywhere. The system is, you know, I can take this system anywhere. I can put it in a week's, as long as it's a complete empty book or pieces of paper. Or wait, Friday, Saturday. I jacked this up. See how I'm not even paying attention? I need Thursday, yo. Or there are a variety of inserts from different shops that I could buy or print and just punch. But for me, I like the look of the drawn because I feel like it's mine and I don't want to give credit to other people. Oh, where'd you get that insert from? Oh, it's this shop. I would rather just draw it and be like, this is my drawing of my insert, if that makes sense. So that would be my prayers. This would be my food log. And again, I have my system in rings. I know that people have asked me for so long, to put my system in rings. You know, have you ever done it? And I've done it in personal, and I think maybe that's why it didn't work for me, because I felt like it was too small. But putting it in standard or like a B6, I feel like would work because it's bigger and I'm used to the size. So who knows? This was completely fun to film, and I'm so thankful that I actually got it on my channel because it was like something that I've been wanting to do for quite some time. And then also the beauty of rings is, like, let's say I need more stuff in my brain dump right here. I can, well, no, this is my brain dump. I could just like stick in a piece of paper, punch it in, and it could be like a cute journaling card. Now, of course, for the bound books too, you can just go ahead and tip it in. It's the same concept. It's just whether or not you're filling rings or a bound book that day, you know? So, but for me, I do have to have at least the month in a collective spot. I need to be able, and that's why I have the monthly like that. So let's just pretend like the monthly Stalogy book. But let's pretend I'm like, I don't want to go into that Stalogy book I've already used because it's pretty chunky. That's what it gets when it gets pretty chunky like that. I'm like, so I would just archive this book, and then let's say the last 2 weeks are in here. I would just like binder clip these weeks and then stick it in that book. So I know that the rest of, you know, that month, the last 2 weeks are in standard rings. So for me, I'm like, you don't have to make things completely complicated. They don't have to be overly crazy. They could just be like a system that you dress up yourself. Like, you know, for here, I've got a bunch of like white space. And I picked, the fuck is that sound? I picked this color on purpose instead of like, because it's a lot thicker. And when I'm in a rings, I cannot sometimes do Stalogy in rings because I don't like the way, I feel like in my mind, they are going to rip, even though they won't. It's very durable paper. I overthink a lot, so that's that. I think my daughter's up. So see, weekly, and then there's the day. I don't know. I think that, and then if I wanted to put this, because I really love this, and I love the back of this, I could just pull it out and completely punch it. Where is my scissors? So again, if you have standard size stuff, you don't need to make it difficult, friends. You could just punch it in. So I've got that. This is kind of like stuck on there, but I am gonna want to take it off because what is that sound? Is that a kind of sounds like a kid? That is my son. If he wakes up his sister, I'm going to beat him. Isaac. It's so hard sometimes when he's out of school because McKinley. Sir, you wake up your sister. That's not going to be fun. If you can hear me. Good morning, by the way. I love you. Okay, so then this can go here with this. And then this. Hold on. Not my son. I'm over here talking mess like it's my son. It's our neighbor's freaking weed whacker. I'm like, dude, your weed whacker is trash. Okay, so see, it's not that much stick out actually. Nice. And I have a bunch of Traveler's notebooks. I have a bunch. So let's say I wanted to use this still. I'll just like cut it to where I could still use these stickers. Boom, and stick them in there. I still have about one more. It's the messy life, which is fine, but when I'm trying to work and everything's getting caught and it just gets on my nerves. Okay, so if I also wanted to use next week these pages, because oh, one thing I'm missing is my tabs. That's really huge. I'm missing my tabs. So that is tracker. This is a morning page, but let me grab my tabs. I wish I had some simpler ones so I don't jack up my supply. Because I need better, I need to go get some more. Especially like for July's notebook. Because I don't want to, I'll use these. These are the ones that, these are flimsy. So it just, I don't have a color code. It's just whatever it is. So morning page, prayers. Oops, I grabbed too many. So prayers go down here all the time. And then I got my food log. I know where the position of my stuff is. Then I've got my brain dump. Food log needs to come down more, actually. Then I got my brain dump. Then my week. Let's put my week small. And then my days. Let's do it in... I do like to like the color, you know what I mean? I like to, I'll put one of these for my days. Why not? It's like the last one anyway. So when I'm in my system, I do need the following week. So if I did use this, I definitely would have to do that. Okay, so let's Usually with my tracker, I get like a little sticker. Let's see if some of these have it, because some of them do. I'll get like a little sticker and I don't know, boom. I know that's my tracker. Morning page. Because of the position of the oh, look how cute. Breakfast could be food log because I just know that means something food. I just put that down. And then morning page is me time. I know what that means, you know what I'm saying? Prayers is down there. I could just put that as notes. Oh, shit. Oh, you guys in frame? You're probably not. Oh my God. Ma'am. Oh my gosh, Monique, you can't. Boom, notes. I'll just know this is brain dump. That could be... To do definitely will be daily. I love my nails, but sometimes when they're too long like that, and I feel like they're long because I can't grasp, like I can't pull it. Let's just do, I was gonna do important for my weekly, but Samantha, are you snoring, girl? And then I have days too. I mean, little tabs that I can put on here. I don't know. So then let's come over here. I have, these are super small though. And sometimes with my week, that's enough because it's positioned exactly where. So I know this is my brain dump. And I mean, it's not that many tabs, so like I just know like where my stuff is. Hope that makes sense because it makes tons of sense to me. Let's put something right here. Let me grab, remember I had the other color stuff? Let's put my kids. And then I have some stuff for like there. We'll have paper, but these are in a different size. So this wouldn't necessarily work. This would go in like, if I put rings in here, it would go in there. So I'll just keep it in there for right now. And then, I know it says pumpkin spice, but excuse me, I'm all about my fall. So I can just kind of slit this. And then boom, one big part of my system too is to have an area where I can check off the day as well. So I would put down like one of these. And I'm sorry, I'm not one of those people that are like, I got this from here and I got this from here and I mean, I'm not trying to be funny. I promise you that stresses me out. And if you are the type of person that needs to know where stuff is from, this is not your channel. Like, you will be upset. So again, I do stuff for me, not other people, because my mental health is very important to me. So I'm not out here trying to influence anybody. I'm just sharing my journey. So if you don't like that stuff, friend, there are tons of other channels that do that stuff. All right, and then I can use this. I also have a monthly normally. So I would have to I could put that right here, do a monthly. I also do tasks and personal goals at the top, at the front. So I do stuff for my family members, and then I do stuff for me, and then I do a month. Then it starts my week, my weeks. But for the sake of this, I'm not leaving my main book right now. I'm just trying this out in rings. So anyhow, I hope this was helpful. If it wasn't, it was definitely fun for me. I thank you as usual for subscribing to my channel. Just for like being there and like being patient with me as I do things. Again, there's a lot of people that really want me to not film every day, and I understand. I've got my gals that I watch, so if they stop filming every day, I'd be like, oh man. But I'm not gonna be like, hey, unless I'm close to you, I'd be like, hey, what's going on? What's wrong? I'm gonna need you to get back into your groove of things. Like, why are we upset? And obviously, if it's something super duper like personal, I'm not gonna be like. So I'm just kind of grabbing some of this stuff because if I do want to do like a week 2, I want to have some paper that I could perhaps just, would this fit in there? Probably won't. That I could perhaps use. So let's look at some of this info, which is really good. 10 ways to show up for yourself. Healing journal prompts. Each morning peace arrives at your door in the form of choices. So damn important. Reframing your rational thinking, how to challenge cognitive distortions. Monique, where's that from? Pinterest. How do I know about this? I have a background in counseling. My master's in counseling, so I know how to give myself what I need when I want to. That's very key, friends. So I've got my family. I got this. Like say, also too, I could just put something right there. That doesn't necessarily bother me. For me, it's just knowing where are we at? We're on what? The 17th? I just need to know what day we are on. Even though I have it on many different areas, I'd be able to do it on my day. It doesn't matter. Like, I still am stuck on what day it is every single time. I'm just gonna do this because this is kind of fun now. Oh, did I not do my to-do? Oh yeah, I did. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm gonna put that right there because that could definitely denote Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to me are the weekend. So say this is like the fun part. This is where I'll start to use my stickers. I can come back over here, and if I need a checklist, I can put that at the bottom. So y'all have the freaking time of your life and creating and doing the things that you need for yourself. And it would definitely be something that is useful. God bless you guys. Take care. And thank you so very much for watching.